Hello again, Daryl here, aka Soul Source. Thanks for tuning in, all you YouTube viewers, Clash of Clan Clashers. I don't, I don't know what to call you guys, but anyways, I love this game. Hope you do too. Let's say hi to our clan mates. We're in EFS, stands for Enrage, Fight, Survive, and a lot of good folks in here. We do have really only one rule, and that is to donate archers only unless otherwise requested. So here's a couple people online right now. And reason being, anybody who doesn't know, archers in the clan castle, they can target air and ground troops to help with reinforcing your base. They're also cheap, they're fast to train, and they do great in numbers. So my clan castle currently holds the max, which is 25. I would rather have 25 archers in my clan castle at any given time than any other troops. There you go. Join us. I forgot I typed that in. Anyways, yeah, definitely join us. We have all different levels, all different ages, and just a lot of fun. A lot of active players. You see S&W there. EFS is number one. Sir Iron, EFS for the win. We just got a good group of just fun people. So we'd love to see you apply to join. We'll be sure to accept. Thought it might be kind of fun to do a little show of force, just show you how fast our clan castle actually fills up when we request troops. So let's see. Sir Iron, S&W, thank you for the troops. Spartan 132, thank you for the troops. Already up to 15. Oh, who's that? The Gaper, 96. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Anybody else? Oh, Speed and Bullets. Thank you. So there's a full clan castle in, I don't know, what was that? Under 30 seconds for sure. So kind of fun. Okay, so moving forward, we got to say hi to the clan, got to fill up our clan castle before going to attack. So what basically the rest of the video is going to be, rather than watching me search through 10, 15, 20, sometimes more bases. If you watched my previous video, the first one I did with voiceover, I don't know where we went almost 10 minutes looking for a base before we found one that was mediocre. So here's one we found, similar search pattern as before, 228,000 gold, 187,000 elixir. And obviously, first thing always, if their clan castle is exposed, check for reinforcements first so that you can deal with them away from other defenses. I think now is a good time. I'll give a shout out to Flammy, aka Derp, aka Derpy. I remember back, I don't know, I think I found him when I was Town Hall 4 back in January, and a lot of what I learned early on, I have to attribute to him, in addition to my own successes and failures. So, good guy. Check out his channel. I don't know, he's really good. So check out his channel. Like I said, I do things the way I do them. I think I use a similar composition to what he uses on his Town Hall 8 account. So I'm not a real big talker. As we go through these videos, I don't know if I'll be recording audio the entire time. I don't like to do the play-by-play of, okay, now I'm releasing giants, now I'm releasing, barbarians, archers. You'll notice in my attacks, I try to not use any more troops than I have to. I really, go after that clan castle first, get rid of those troops. Second thing in line, order of business, would be air defense. Send the giants right after that air defense first, follow it up with the healer, keep them alive. Sorry, got distracted there for a second. But yeah, keep keep your Giants alive. You can see here on this base, we almost have all of the defenses down. Um, not a big fan of three-starring bases. I spent a lot of time and actually recorded some footage for a future video um, of me just dropping trophies and then re-continuing my search at a lower trophy level and instantly finding a really good base to attack. Um, Bases like this where they have all or most of their resources in their collectors and mines. A lot of farmers out there will scold me for using an expensive army to do what they can do with just barbs and archers, or barbs, archers, and gobs. So I don't know. I guess if you ever seen the movie Lord of War, I prefer it my way. So I do it the way I do it. There we go. 2-star, 75%, 228,000, 187,000. Our second base here in our, I guess it's a marathon, 226,000 gold, 104,000 elixir, and 317 of the stuff that's hard to find, that elusive Dark Elixir. It's not hard to find. Go up higher in trophy count if you want to find more Dark Elixir. Obviously, it's a high level town hall resource. So, go on up. I've been around 14, 15, even, up as high as 1,700 trophies. And I've found bases with, 1,400 Dark Elixir to steal, 1,600 Dark Elixir to steal. That's actually my record. I know people have stolen more. I think it's capped at 2,000. You can see here, I didn't really anticipate so many archers pouring out of the clan castle. They're putting a little bit of a hurting on my giants. Had to use all 3 of my lightning spells. Don't like to do it, but as far as I'm concerned, giants and healers are out. I'm past the point of no return. So I just keep pushing forward. At this point on an attack, I have no problem putting out my entire army if need be. Didn't notice that I still had one archer just running around chasing my giants. So sneaky little guy. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop talking for right now. Continue watching. If I find anything interesting that I want to comment on, I'll definitely chime back in. I'm going to let audio just go ahead and keep recording. As you can see, I decided to deploy my clan castle, mainly because I had somebody snuck in a couple minions, and I'm sure they're fine for defense, but I prefer all archers, as I've mentioned before, and I will continue to stick to my guns. I've watched enough replays, seeing archers really just help out, defend my base. So go ahead. So far, so good, considering that we got thrown a little bit of a curveball in the beginning of the attack. I'm happy with the way it's going. You can see we're already 95, 97% overall damage. Hurry up and end battle, right? I don't want to pick up those extra 10 trophies. 226,000 gold, 104,000 elixir, and I think it was just over 300 dark elixir. So we definitely had to put in everything on that battle. My opinion, it's worth it. To each their own on that. Use your own judgment if it's worth going all in or backing out on a base like that. I think it was a success. So here's how I queue up my troops. You see, right away, start making those 3 lightning spells again, and I'm in agreement with everybody I've seen and talked to, and I don't know why you would do it any other way. When you queue up troops in your barracks, try to balance them out. You can hold 200 troops, so keep them all so that all 4 barracks or 3 barracks, 2 barracks, however many you have, are all finishing training about the same time. So you can see I'm going over here. It'll make sense in a second. I decided not to cut this out. I think it's helpful. So if it's not helpful, fast forward. Not going to hurt my feelings. So still doing a little switching here and there, and I think we're pretty well balanced at this point. So next attack will be coming up here in a couple seconds. Go ahead and get those resources out of the mines and collectors. All right, on to attack number 3, I believe. Town Hall 7, not really upgraded like a Town Hall 7, so we'll definitely be attacking here. No clan castle troops. Actually been really lucky lately. I don't know if people forget to request or they're just getting attacked while they're sleeping, and you know, I'm coming in second, third attack after their clan castle reinforcements have already been dealt with. Either way, we'll go ahead, we'll clean up some of the easily exposed, easy to destroy defenses. That way our giants don't get distracted and start going inside, outside of the base. Just as much as we can, want to keep them all grouped up. Taking full advantage of the healer, taking full advantage of the amount of damage they do in large numbers. So I like to use my Barb King a lot. I don't really ever need him necessarily, but he's fun. I have him up to level 4. I'm working on getting that 20,000 Dark Elixir to upgrade him to level 5. I'm not like a lot of people. I don't really care about Dark Elixir. If I get it, that's cool. If I lose it, hopefully it helps the people that take it from me. I found there's plenty of it to go around, and every day I end up with more Dark Elixir than I had the day before. So you can see here so far the attack's going really well. All the defenses are down at this point, and we just have 10 goblins, a couple archers, and barbarians, just cleaning up the outside buildings. Or the collectors and whatnot. Pretty sure I'm going to end the battle right about now. Yep, I think I know myself pretty well. 225,000 gold, 117,000 elixir, only 9 trophies, so less to drop later. Here's a good base to attack. Air defense isn't real well protected. They're not even in an active clan right now. As you can see, there's no flag on their clan castle. If you haven't noticed in the last video or this video, my elixir's maxed. So I'm really going for bases really just with gold in mind. If I pick up elixir, sorry if I stole elixir from you when I couldn't hold it, but that's going to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I think it's been said before, but I really love how I can have a group of giants go after 4 walls. I don't know. Obviously, I don't really love it. It's just something that happens with the AI in the game. So yeah, we get to deal with that, and it's never been really a game breaker for me. More of an annoyance. Same thing when archers will sit there and just pound on a wall that has no buildings anywhere near it, but because there was a building behind that wall when the archer was deployed or the barbarian was deployed, for some reason they just get stuck there instead of knowing, I don't need to be here anymore, move on to next target. So yeah, just a little peeve, not a big deal. Something I've noticed. For whatever reason, we have the Barbarian King out again, just playing around in the background, destroying buildings we don't even care about. There might have been a couple collectors or mines back there that I wanted to take out. Doing pretty good on getting all the resources here. And for the record, if I'm recording a base that I think is a good base to attack, and I happen to be recording in fail, I'm more than happy to make a fail compilation as well. I don't win every attack, and I don't really know anybody that does. So the only reason I let this one keep going after this gold mine goes down right now, it was in hopes that my Barb King would continue to get healed. That way I would have to wait less time. You can see right here, healer switches targets, I get bored, and I end the battle. 188,000 gold, 104,000 elixir. Small win, but a win. We'll take it. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I look for bases over 200,000 gold. Those are the bases I like to attack. Here's one with 220,000 gold, 221,000 elixir, and 531 Dark Elixir. So we'll be attacking it. It's a Town Hall 9, so let's see how this plays out. Obviously, we want to be concerned with the crossbow. Maybe we don't. I am. I don't get to build crossbows, so they intimidate me. Fortunately, we don't have any clan castle reinforcements, and there's my intimidation at work. 3 lightning spells on the crossbow, and as you can see, 3 level 5 lightning spells will not fully destroy. It looks like a level 1 crossbow. So it's set to ground mode only. We knew it was loaded. Not only that it shot at our barbarian, but before that, the little string is pulled back on the bow, so we know it has plenty of ammo. I don't just look for low-level bases to attack. I like attacking high-level bases. I haven't 3-starred very many of them, but I have 3-starred them on occasion. Usually get what I came for, though. In this case, it's his gold. Don't really have anything to say. The Giants are doing what they're supposed to do. The healer's doing her job, and we have some barbs and archers around the outside to help clean up. So far, so good. I'm much more intimidated by splash defense buildings, mortars, wizard towers. Once those are down, an archer or two getting picked off by an archer tower, things like that doesn't really concern me. We're going to go ahead and put in all 20 of our goblins right now and make sure we clean up the resources while defenses are still distracted. You can see we lost our healer. We knew we were going to because, well, we had the air defense on the other side that we didn't even try to take out. But she stayed alive long enough for us to complete our mission, which was to leave this base with as little gold as possible left over. And with 1,254 gold, could care less about the elixir. As you can see, we're maxed on that. I don't know. I guess at this point I'm just watching, thinking, wondering what I could have done differently. Truthfully, we got all the Dark Elixir. We got all of the gold, for all intents and purposes. 219,000 gold, 531 Dark Elixir, only picked up 6 trophies. I think that's a win. Alrighty, YouTube, here is our 5th and final base attack for this video. If you've watched this far, thank you. Hopefully you've learned a couple things, or maybe at the very least had something to watch while you were waiting for your army to queue up, to go ahead and train, I mean. Again, boom, right into the air defense. At the end of this attack, we're going to go into 10 screenshots before I got my video recording. I use Reflector app. You can go to reflectorapp.com. Reflector spelled correctly, app.com. That's what I use. It's AirPlay. I use an iPhone 4S to play the game on. And you can go right there and just Command R on a Mac and start recording once that's active if you find something you want to record. And then I use iMovie for all of my editing, adding this voiceover that you're listening to here. But anyways, at the end of this attack, I included 10 screenshots of bases that impressed me enough when I was raiding to go ahead and take pictures of them, all with this same army composition that you've seen me use. Some of them have lightning spells used, some of them don't. Some I used the whole army, some of them I didn't. So just kind of whatever's needed on each individual circumstance. So giants broke in there on the left, going after those mortars, which, like I said, really on any base, my biggest concern would be to take down the splash defense, the mortars, the wizard towers. Um, you know, there's almost a hit from that mortar on my 5 goblins that I have, just kind of cleaning up outside buildings. Go ahead and send in my barbarians and archers just to get this kind of mess out of my way. Um, you'll see here very shortly, right about now, I would say, we're going to go ahead and put in the rest of the goblins. Make sure we get into the center there. Healer's still alive, still doing her job, and giants are working on getting through those double pink gem walls. What are double pink gem? Are those level 5? Reply in the comments maybe if I'm wrong on that, but I believe it's, yeah, I don't know. They're level 6. Level 5 is gold. Anywho, hurry up and end that. 97%. We almost 3-starred him. That was a close one. But 208,000 gold, 174 Dark Elixir. Here goes our slideshow. So there was a fun one. 456,000 gold. That is my highest single gold rate I've ever gotten. Here's some other ones. You can see where my resource levels are. I always seem to have way too much elixir and spend my gold on walls, defenses. You know how it goes. So I think every single raid we did here was over 300,000. Watch me be wrong. 330. 361. No, and that's the 10th and final one. So now what we're going to do, we're back to my base. This is my current base. We went kind of blast to the past for those 10 screenshots. I think every single one of them was still level 4 or 5 lightning spell and all level 5 troops. Tier 3 troop, the healers, level 3, obviously that's max. So we're back on my base and talk to some of my clanmates. I thought it'd be fun just to go ahead and at the end of the video to wrap it up, go ahead and visit first S&W 1911. S&W stands for Smith & Wesson. It is not short for snow, as a lot of people think. So here's his base. From everything I've talked with him about, like everybody else, there's the perfect army, kind of your nemesis army that will get good resources, but his base holds up really well. And I know the first thing you're thinking is you don't need buttress walls anymore. The wall spikes don't work anymore. They're working well for him. For one, that Tesla's going to pop up and kill your wall breakers anyways, so go ahead and send him in. Try to get into his center. Good luck. So his base holds up really well, and also he's a really cool guy. So don't attack him. If you see S&W 1911, give him a pass. He needs his resources more than you do. Let's see. Next in line, I think we're going to Spartan 132. Now he just, this is actually my brother. So he lives with me. We live together. He just redesigned his base today. So you can see his walls are kind of not maybe exactly where they're going to end up, but trying to move those high level walls around. He is utilizing the 25 new walls that we got. And yes, Spartan, I said utilize. He doesn't really care much for that word. So I had to make sure I said it. He is Town Hall 8 like me, and just a good base design. So in doing this, just to give you some ideas of bases that either from me or people I know that their bases are holding up well. We did S&W's Town Hall 9, solid Town Hall 9 base. There's my base, of course, Town Hall 8, Spartan, Town Hall 8. We're visiting Kayla. Kayla is actually the true leader of EFS. She's a little busy the last couple weeks. She asked me to take over the leadership role while she's gone so that we can have an active leader. So I've kind of, in a previous video, dubbed myself co-leader. I don't know if that's true or not. It's not official. So nice base. Been holding up really well from what I've heard from her. There's her 25 new walls, or a portion of her 25 new walls. Um, Again, heavily focused on. You'll see most all of us, if not all of us, are we're farmers. I mean, you need the resources to do upgrades. Farm away. Get some free shields where you can. We're gonna go ahead and go visit Speed and Bullets right now. He's Town Hall 7, and Speed and Bullets is actually my son. Obviously, also lives with me. So here's his Town Hall 7 base. He's very well maxed out for Town Hall 7. He's going to be making the move to Town Hall 8. Wants every single thing, if I remember correctly, one more air defense to upgrade, and his walls, unless you count mines and collectors, which I don't think that's a huge priority. To each their own on that. But he's done very, very well. You can see after he went to bed last night, when I actually recorded this, somebody tried attacking him and looks like didn't even pull off a 1-star. So that is it for this video, YouTube. If you tuned in for the full 26 minutes, thank you so much. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe. I'm going to be playing around, making some more videos. So hope you enjoyed this. Please share any feedback you have in the comments below. Thanks again.